gladiolas that I need to cut. They have like a yellow center and it's like a pinkish, orangish, I guess peach color. I got 2 of them, I'm so excited. Farmer John over here. You want to show the people what you got? Zucchinis for days. You look at them.
That's a big guy.
And haul 2 more big zucchinis. Did you eat them?
I ate a bunch of those.
4 tomatoes. Very.
I probably ate 10 tomatoes.
Very prickly cucumbers, like ouchie. And a carrot. For our viewers, it's gonna come up really small instead of your full screen, but I just went to the grocery store and I have a love-hate relationship with the grocery store. Sometimes the people that are in there are really great and they social distance and they wear their mask, or if you don't have your mask, it's still the social distancing part. It's great. Today was not one of those days. Everybody was going up and down each aisle, even though it's clearly marked which way to go up, which way to go down. There was non-mask people, mask people, and like I would be waiting for something. Like, case in example, I was waiting at the the deli, because they have pre-sliced meats that you could just like grab and go instead of like waiting at the deli. So there was 2 guys there, they were taking their time and I was waiting. So right when they pulled away, I pulled up and this guy cut right in front of me, and so I was like, I'm gonna wait then. So I waited for him to get done and he didn't even grab anything. He went back to the deli where he was standing in line before, whatever. So I'm selecting my meats and this lady comes up and stands right on top of me. And I'm like, have we not learned anything through this whole pandemic? Just no one wants you in your the personal bubble anyways, and now with COVID, stay your 6 feet away, wait your time. So that was annoying. But what was really good about my experience at Hannaford is usually there's this kid in there and he's usually like the line control guy, like telling you what aisle to go or what register to go to. And so he was on an actual register today and he's like, you know, little small talk, and I said, I'm not used to seeing you on a register. Usually you're the line guy. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm back on the register today. It's kind of nice. And then I got English muffins that are cinnamon raisin, and he swiped it through and he goes, you know, I've worked at Hannaford a long time and I didn't know that we had this kind of English muffin. He's like, I love raisin bread. So we had this whole conversation about raisin bread, and he's like, yeah, sometimes when I'm like really hungry, like I won't even toast it, I just eat it because it's that good. And then his bagger showed up, and the bagger was like, yeah, I like raisin bread too. So we had this whole conversation for like a minute about raisin bread, and it was just really funny. I mean, and they're like teenage boys. They're probably like 17, if that, but it was just funny that we shared our love for raisin bread. But my moral of the story is, whether, again, if you're a mask person, if you're not, whatever, COVID's still a thing. There's people traveling from everywhere, and you just never know. It's just like the flu season. You never know where you're going to get it. So stay out of someone's bubble. It's annoying. Wash your hands. So we picked out these curtains, which I ironed yesterday. They're a little wrinkly still. Are going to replace the ones that are here. So we got it for that window, this window, and this window, which were all fine, except they don't have like slits where you can untie them. So there's like tacked in. And then this big picture window, as well as the picture window over here, don't currently have curtains because they broke. So we got panels, curtain panels for that, and so we have enough time today, which is great, because our tenants don't get here until 7:30, so we have plenty of time to flip and do the new curtains. So Oh, struggle bus is real. I bought these rods to go with all of the curtains that we're gonna put up, and I needed to get 2 for these long windows. And then last week I came down because I was just gonna put up the 3 windows that I had, and then noticed that this bar is way too big for these curtains. So then I went back up to Bangor when I dropped Chris off, got 3 new rods, and they were still too, or the rods itself went to the wall to about like here. So then I was really frustrated, and I was like, okay. So I went up to the house and got safety pins, and I safety pinned them. Let's see, sorry, there's a lot going on. I safety pinned them around, and it looked really janky on these big rods. And then I was putting everything away and realized that this one obviously slips out, so then it can make the rod shorter. Total blonde moment, but I figured it out. And now we know for sure the new curtains that we bought match the cabin. Chris is gonna come down and he's gonna put in these new anchors for me, because when you slide this pole on the old ones, it's too big. Oh, sorry. It's too big, so it slides around, so for safety. But I am not going to lie, this curtain process has been very long, probably a month, but they're going up today, and it actually looks good. Success. We have them on all windows now. So that looks like a little cozy nook. I don't love it as much because I wanted them to fan out a little bit more on the top, so I'm still playing around with it, but figured I need to actually finish up cleaning and getting ready. But it's so comfy and cozy. Got a lot of chickens that want to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They keep coming up and then they'll run away.
I was thinking more like
So Chris just said, Laura, come here. Do you see it? They're probably all gonna jump off by the time. I got Dingles up here. What's you doing? Just watching people go by? Yeah? You guys are too funny.
So much for the strawberries.
Picked up all the leftover watermelons that they don't eat. They pretty much do a good job at cleaning it up, but they don't get everything. But I think I have treats. I don't have treats for you, but this is their new spot down there. Good morning, Finnick. Good morning, Retta. I don't know these other two. Kind of looks like Doris. I don't know who this one is. Oh, good morning. Good morning, everybody. So anyways, I'm going over here to dump in our compost pile. And you can kind of see where they've bed down a little bit in here. This is their new spot. It is your new spot over here. Yes, good morning. So it's our little compost over here. I don't have tweets for you. You think I have tweets? Where's the babies? Is that what you want as tweets? They probably thought that I had the treats because I had the bucket. But I'll go get them treats. They'll be happy. This over the rock because if not, they scratch up our lawn. Oh, where'd you come from? You want some too? There you go. Chick, 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 chick. You want my foot? There you go. Oh, almost stepped on a chicken. There you go.
Robert, do you have any questions? Okay, thanks guys, appreciate it.
Every year I get a nutcracker, and this, oh, I can't see it. This is this year's model. Because Hobby Lobby had the nutcrackers out. What did you say?
I said it was nice.
You said it was the best one yet.
Best one yet.
So when Christmas comes, I'll show you my collection. I don't know why I started it, but every year I'm allowed to get one. So this is this year's model. I need your help. Freaking babies. We're all the way over there by the telephone pole.
I don't see the fifth one.
Naughties. Oh, there's the other one. She said, hey, where you guys go? Look at all these dragonflies buzzing around. I think they're dragonflies. Yeah.
Not okay, chickens.
Look at all these dragonflies.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, you got one.
Yeah, Joan. Come on, Joan. She's like, I don't want to go in. Good morning, babies. Good morning, everybody. Yola coming in, which I'll cut, so that's a white one. And then this really cool, like pinkish, purplish one. Just let all the babies out. Ew, hi. Good morning. You making lots of noise. Good morning. What? Just making noise? What? I don't have anything for you. No, I don't have no treats for you. You're making a lot of noise this morning. They're getting so pretty. Gail's tail is really nice. I guess we can go do a garden update. Bed is pretty much dead because of the chickens, and my plant's hanging on just barely. I don't have anything for you. Oh, hi, Gail. You gonna show off your feathers for us? What are you saying? Who are you? You're PETA. PETA, what's up? The white ones think that the babies are getting something. Oh, there's another baby. I don't have anything for you guys. I'm supposed to be doing a garden tour. Anyways, so got some tomatoes coming. This is really bad. Look at what they're doing. They like the leaves. PETA, I don't know what you want. Do you just not want me to hold you? Is that it? But yeah, they're eating the zucchini leaves. There's no way to stop it. Oh, run, run, run. It's kind of like you gotta let it happen. So we'll have to get some fencing next year. But I think all of the zucchinis we picked that were big. Yeah, so that's that. I don't want to step on you. PETA, I don't know what you want. And apples are coming in. And then the Swiss chard is getting eaten by something, so that's not good. Carrots. And then cucumbers. We got 2 cucumbers in the bag. They can hear me because of the wind. But they were really good. Ooh. Run, 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 run. Gosh, he's so massive. I say it every time, but he just really is. Doing his little rooster dance. And the new spot, I think I said that the other day, they like to hang out in the tall grass over there. And this corn is almost as tall as me. This stalk is really big. So that's about it. I need to mow the lawn today. We've been trying not to do it as often, and not that we really need to, but the dandelions are kind of getting out of control. So I'm going to mow today. Chris is on Zoom calls all day. Whoa. Everyone thinks I have treats or something today. And yeah, I guess nothing really else planned. It's really nice out. It's only 72 degrees and it's not humid, which is awesome. So I'll probably just hang outside all day with the babies. Oh, Billy. She'll paw me. She doesn't want me to stop touching her. Surrounded by the chickens. I feel like we haven't been vlogging very much. Chris is home, been working, kind of not really doing much, but I am a part of a chicken group on Facebook, and some lady posted and she said, I don't know who said this, but it's a really good idea to watch your chickens run in slow-mo. So we're gonna watch them run in slow-mo. And I look up, she's standing on the bird bath and then putting her beak into the bird feeder. Of course she's not doing it now. You gonna do it? Yep, here we go.
Good morning and happy Saturday. I'm striking out with the fence posts. I've been really trying to get the rest of the fencing done, and it's been a project that's probably gone on. You guys have heard us talk about it for a month or two. So I'm going to be taking some time off work next week, and that is the #1 project. I went this morning to get some more fence posts, and they're still out of those landscape timbers that I normally use. So that was a bummer, but change of plans. The barn's a mess. We're gonna clean it up.
Project day at the farm. Chris is home, and you probably remember from a couple of vlogs ago that we've already ripped everything out of here, but it's like our catch-all station. So he will pull everything out and clean it, reorganize, and then we'll do this again A little bit. You want to tell the folks what you're doing today?
I already did it.
Oh. Don't vlog this part, what he's doing.
Yeah, the wood rack, I made one of them already, which they saw the completed project. This one's going to be a little longer, 10 feet instead of 8 feet, but
So
already cut to length. We're ready to go.
So while he's doing that, I am going to muck out this nastiness. It's actually really not that nasty. It kind of looks like it, but it doesn't really smell. But it's just, I guess, time to do it. That he made. That's the other rack that he made. This is his thing my uncle made for him, so he can
I can take those rounds over there by the truck and then throw them in here and cut them like that. Big piece.
Here's my gladiola update. There's one peeking through there.
Look under your weeds.
Weeds got crazy. I don't pick weeds.
This is a pretty one.
Yeah, look at it. It's lean and they're too heavy. You gotta cut it and cut that one. Walking out the stalls, and everyone's like, "Wait, Mom, what are you doing?" So I think what we're gonna do is not put the other roosting bar here, so then we can eventually mount the nesting boxes on the wall. What do you think? Just passing through? And then we'll put the other nesting box, or sorry, the roosting box, or roosting nest of those things. We'll put one of those back, leave the other side free because everyone's roosting together or they're roosting up against here. So one less thing to kind of muck. But this is, so I've had the chicken since, oh goodness, May, I think is when I got my dad's. So this is all the shavings from that time, which I think we said it before. I'll turn it around so you can see me talking. So we've talked about it before. It's called the deep layering method. So you just, the deep layering method, you put shavings down in sweet PDZ, which helps with the smell, and then you let them poop all over it, and then you put more sawdust down, and it just helps with the smell, and it's called the deep layering method. So that's what we've done, and now we're going to clean it out, and then we'll do it one more time before winter, and then during the winter time it helps with the heat. So that's that.
Well, yesterday we cleaned up the barn. Looks a lot better. Still a lot of stuff, but looks much better. And Laura did all new pine shavings for the chickens. We didn't end up putting a roost or perch thing here because they all use this one all together now. We've got the water with the cups and the feed and their grit. And yeah, they were loving life last night. I let them out this morning. They're all free ranging, except these two. I'm going to work on some firewood, some bush hogging. So I got to put that bush hog on the back of the tractor today and go down to the woods and clean up the trails, and then also work on the food plot. And I'd like to get it planted either today or sometime this week. There you go. Gymnastic chickens walking in the balance beam. So one of the things got to do today is to cut all of those up. I'm going to use this kind of bucking frame thing that my Laura's uncle made us, which is awesome.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. They're flying. Belly, what you doing in the middle of that? You eating some bird seed? Do you think that's treats for Belly?
Belly. Look at your hummingbird. Oh, she's just right here.
Belly, that's not
Belly.
belly food.
I like snacks too.
And those Belly snacks? She's so picky and she's gonna eat the chicken food. We're putting in the screen door. We've had it. We just haven't had time to do it. And the people that stayed today, that checked out today, only used the cabin, which was nice. So I didn't have to flip the caboose since we have extra time. So that's what we're gonna do right now to get some cross breeze instead of running the AC all the time, because the AC doesn't get it like cool. Whereas if the doors were open, it will be a lot better. So that's what we're doing.
Getting another piece of this maple. It's crazy that I got it from all the way back there. I'm gonna drag this out, and then I got 2 more pieces.
These two crack me up. They always try to see what I'm up to.
Do you like zucchini? First time having zucchini from the garden. We had some for dinner tonight, and we had leftovers that we hadn't cooked yet. So we put it out on the deck, and they seemed to like it.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing